Listen, you all are one of the most influential, powerful people in the country today. I know it doesn't feel like it. We're just living our lives and you check out the occasional presidential candidate who comes through. But I've done the math. Do you know how many California voters each of you is worth? 1,000 each. That's right. So look around this room tonight, today, this afternoon. How many of us are here today? I'm going to give a Trumpian estimate. There are 800 people here. It's the biggest group everyone ever seen. It looks to me like there are about 50 or 60 people. They can do about it. They're generally correct, but you can do everything about it. That's why I love campaigning here, because you actually can make the changes that the rest of America has been hungry for a long time now. Raise your hand if you've seen TV ads of mine in the last little while. Good, because you spend a lot of money on those ads. So if you see the ads, you know I'm not a career politician. I'm an entrepreneur and problem solver, and I'm focused on solving a problem or challenge that I don't think our country's even come to grips with over the last several years. And that question or problem or challenge is this: why is Donald Trump our president today? How did he win Iowa, the purple swing state that's generally right down the middle, by almost 10 points? Now, if you turn on cable news any time in the last few years, you can offer a number of explanations for why he won. Go ahead and shout out the things that you've seen or heard as to why he's our president. Russia is definitely there. Emails, Hillary, the economy will come back to for sure. Change, racism, that's definitely there. Come back to jobs for sure. FBI, social media. What I miss? Hillary Clinton again. DNC news in there, electoral college. Coal. The red hat was very good living, that's true. I'm a numbers guy, Burlington, and I went looking through the numbers for an explanation. I found one that I think will be familiar to many of you. We, as a country, eliminated 4 million manufacturing jobs over the last number of years. And where were those jobs primarily located? Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Missouri, and 40,000 manufacturing jobs were lost right here in Iowa. I have been to those towns, and after the manufacturing plant dried up, the shopping district closed, people left, the school shrank, and that town has never recovered. I saw the same pattern play out in Missouri, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, because I spent the last 7 years running a nonprofit that helped create thousands of jobs in those cities. And unfortunately, what's happening in manufacturing jobs is now shifting to other parts of the economy. How many of you notice stores closing around where you work and live here in Burlington? And why are those stores closing? Amazon, Walmart. That's right. Walmart would have been your first answer, let's call it 10, 12 years ago. Walmart was like a tank that came in and just started running over mom and pop retailers. But now it's Amazon. Amazon's like a spaceship hovering over your community, sucking up $20 billion in business every year, closing 30% of your stores and malls. I was just in a mall this week where the JCPenney had just closed. And we know that these malls can go from cheery to spooky awfully quick. Being a retail clerk is the most common job in our economy. The average retail clerk is a 39-year-old woman making between $8 and $12 an hour. What is her next job when her store closes? He's hoping to be at Walmart. We're not sure. How much did Amazon pay in taxes last year? 0. That's the math, Burlington. 20 million out, 30% of your stores closed, most common jobs starts to disappear, and you get 0 back. These are changes you can see around you. the self-serve kiosks and the McDonald's and the fast food restaurants, but they're more pervasive than most anyone realizes. When you call the customer service line of a big company and you get the bot or the software on the other end, I'm sure you do the exact same thing I do, which is you pound 000 and say human representative, over and over again until you get something on the line. Raise your hand if that's what you do. Oh yeah, we all do the same thing. We're all like, a human still works at this company somewhere, and I'm going to find them right now. But in 2 or 3 short years, the software is going to sound like this. Hello, Andrew, how are you? What can I do for you? It'll be fast, seamless, efficient. You might not even know it's software. What will this mean for the 2.5 million Americans who work at call centers right now, making $10 to $14 an hour? How many of you all know a truck driver here in Iowa? It's the most common job in 29 states. 3.5 million truckers, 94% men, average age 49. My friends in California are working on trucks that can drive themselves. They tell me they're 98% of the way there. A robot truck just transported 20 tons of butter from California to Pennsylvania 4 weeks ago with no human intervention. Why did they choose butter for this maiden voyage? I have no idea. But if you Google robot butter truck, you will see the story. And then at the end of the route was a giant stack of pancakes. I made that last part. But everything else is true. What will robot trucks mean for the 3.5 million truckers that are in our communities, feeding their families, or the 7 million plus Americans who work in truck stops, hotels, and diners that rely upon the truckers getting out and having a meal each day? How many of you all have been to Iowa 80 Airport? Now, me too. It's got a meat buffet. They say that 5,000 people stop there every day. How many people will stop there if the trucks don't have drivers in them? Fewer than 5,000, probably more than 0, because we'd still stop there as long as it was open. But it certainly wouldn't have all the truckers taking showers and the rest of it. We're in the midst. We're in the midst of the greatest economic transformation in the history of our country, what experts are calling the fourth industrial revolution. Chances are this is the first time you've heard a politician talking about the fourth industrial revolution. And I'm barely a politician, Burlington. I'm an entrepreneur who helped create thousands of jobs around the Midwest and the South, and I realized that my work was like pouring water into a bathtub that had a giant hole in the bottom. That water rushing out, transforming our economy in not ways that help a lot of people, help get Donald Trump elected. We're scapegoating immigrants for problems immigrants have next to nothing to do with. If you go to a factory in Michigan and you don't find wall-to-wall immigrants doing work, what do you find? Wall-to-wall robot arms and machines doing the work that people used to do. And it's just going to accelerate because the technology is getting stronger, faster, smarter, and we all know this, we're likely to stay just about the same as human beings. Unless they're young people like these guys, they're actually getting smarter. But the rest of us are hoping just to break even. Now these changes are getting bigger and stronger. I went to our leaders in DC and I said to them, in 2017, Trump wins, I go through the numbers, I say, okay, we're in the third inning or so, this is going to get even worse. So I went to our leaders in DC and I asked, what are we going to do to help our people manage this transition? And what do you think the folks in DC said to me when I asked them, what are we going to do? He just made the shrug. He just said impeachment. That was interesting. At another event, someone made the Scooby-Doo noise. They were like, oh. The three answers I got out of DC were, Andrew, number one, we cannot talk about this. Number two, Andrew, we should study this. And number three, the most popular, and you've heard this one before, Andrew, we must educate and retrain all Americans for the jobs of the future. How many of you have heard politicians say something like that? Yeah, that one sounds awfully familiar. But I'm the numbers guy, and I looked at the studies. Do you all want to guess how effective the government-funded retraining programs were for the manufacturing workers who lost their jobs in the Midwest? You know it's low, because I'm anchoring you low.
3%.
That's a good guess, sir. But you also know it's low because you know human beings. You know if you have hundreds of manufacturing workers who lose their jobs, they don't all walk out and say, great, I'm here for my coding and training program. I'm going to be at that coding job in no time. I mean, that's not the way we are. The success rates of these programs were very low, 0 to 15%. The truth is almost half of the manufacturing workers who lost their jobs in the Midwest left the workforce and didn't work again. Of that group, almost half filed for disability. We then saw surges in suicides and drug overdoses in these communities to the point where America's life expectancy has now declined for the last 3 years in a row. Do you know the last time America's life expectancy declined for 3 years in a row? Great Depression is a great guess. What was that? 1932. Great Depression, great guess. Yes, the Spanish flu of 1918. A global pandemic that killed millions. You have to go back a century because it's highly unusual in a developed country like the US for life expectancy to decline. It ordinarily goes up because you're getting stronger, richer, healthier. But here in the US it's gone down and down and down. So when I said this to the folks in DC, one of them cut me off and said something that sent me here to you all in Burlington today. He said, Andrew, you're in the wrong town. No one here in DC will do anything about this because fundamentally this is a town of followers, not leaders. And the only way we would do something about it is if you were to bring a wave crashing down on our heads from across the mountain. And I said, challenge accepted. I'll be back in 2 years. And that's how I'm going to run for president of Burlington. We have to rewrite the rules of the 21st century economy to work for you, your families, and your town and community. It's not working out. You're getting sucked dry by these companies that are laughing all the way to the bank. And unfortunately, it's just going to accelerate and get worse. In part because DC has very, very little attention to the problems in our communities at this point. If your corporate profits are going up, which they are, they're record highs now, and your life expectancy is going down, which do you listen to? Well, we listen to our own life expectancy, but DC can't see anything beyond the money. Washington, D.C. today is the richest city in our country. Think about that for a second. What do they produce? We are not sure. But whatever it is, business is awfully good. Donald Trump said he wanted to drain the swamp. Burlington, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to distribute the swamp. Why would you employ hundreds of thousands of workers in the most expensive city in your country? Why wouldn't we move some of those jobs to Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Iowa? You would save billions of dollars right off the bat. And I would argue that those agencies would make better decisions because they were living in a normal place and not in a DC bubble where they just talk to each other. I'm for term limits for members of Congress. Their goal should be to go to DC, do work on your behalf, and then come home. It should not be to go there and crouch for as long as possible and say, "Who I like it here, let me stay. And Burlington, I know how we can get term limits passed. I will be your president a year from now. And then I'll go to Congress and say, hey, we should have 12-year term limits for members of Congress, both houses. But current lawmakers are exempt. Do you think they would pass that? Oh yeah, they would. They would say, we do this for the American people. Because they'd be exempt. They'd be like, well, this doesn't affect me, this just affects the people that are going to get elected after me. But eventually they would phase out too, and then we'd have a legislature that's much more dynamic and responsive to us. This is how we can start getting our government working for us, but it starts at the top. I stand before you today, someone who's completely unknown a year ago, and now I'm fourth in the polls and rising fast to be the Democratic nominee. My campaign raised $16.5 billion last quarter in increments of only $35 each. So my fans are almost as cheap as Bernie's. There was no If you're a parent, you've had this sinking feeling that our kids are inheriting a future that is less bright, less secure, less prosperous than the life that we have led. And if you're a young person, you feel like the deck is stacked against you in unprecedented ways. You're both right. If you were born in the 1940s in the United States, there's a 93% chance you're going to be better off than your parents were. That's the American dream. That's what brought my family here. That's what we all aspire to for our kids. If you were born in the 1990s in the United States, you're down to a 50-50 shot, and it's declining fast. That is why the parents feel the way we do. That is why the young people feel the way you do. That is how Donald Trump wins a place like Iowa by almost 10 points. It's that people are not excited about the future that lies ahead for us or our kids, or our towns or our communities. And the question is, how do you change that? Now that seems like a tall order, but we can change it here from Iowa starting on Monday. Now, I'm here before you, and I have the most dramatic proposal of any candidate in the race. And what is that proposal? You've seen the ads. What am I known for? Freedom dividend, that's right. Every American adult gets $1,000 a month starting at age 18 until the day you die. Now raise your hand if that sounds too good to be true, far out, unrealistic. Raise your hand. No one? That would be a first. Oh, some of you can love it, but also think that it might be dramatic or unrealistic. But this is not a new idea, it's not my idea of Burlington. Thomas Paine was for it at the founding of our country, called it the Citizens' Dividend for all Americans. Martin Luther King, whose birthday we celebrated just last week, was fighting for this when he was killed, the guaranteed minimum income for all Americans. And it is what he was fighting for. I know this because I met with his son in Atlanta, who said this was his father's vision the years before he was assassinated. 1,000 economists, including Milton Friedman, one of the godfathers of modern economic thought, endorsed this plan in the 60s. So mainstream, it passed the U.S. House of Representatives twice under Nixon in 71, and then 11 years later, one state actually passed a dividend where now everyone in that state gets between $1,000 and $2,000 a year. Are we all going to move there? What state is that? And how do they pay for it? And what is the oil of the 21st century? Technology, data, AI, self-driving cars and trucks. A new study came out that said that our data, your data, is now worth more than oil. How many of you saw that study? How many of you got your data check in the mail last month? If your data is now worth billions of dollars a year, and you're not seeing a dime of it, then who's getting all that money? Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, the trillion-dollar tech companies that are paying zero or near zero back into our country. And I'm going to ask you all, is it Amazon's fault that they're paying zero in taxes? No, whose fault is it? It's our fault or our government's fault. You have to be pretty asleep at the switch or corrupt to have a tax system that has Amazon, this trillion-dollar tech company, paying less in taxes than anyone in this room. That's not anywhere remotely where it should be. And this is what you all can change. So if we get you your tiny fair share of every Amazon sale, every data resale, every Google search, every Facebook ad, eventually every robot truck mile and AI work unit, we can easily afford $1,000 a month for every American. Particularly because when this money is in your hands, where will it go? How much of it would stay right here in Iowa, in Burlington? Most of it. Not all of it. You might get your own Netflix password. But most of it would go to car repairs you've been putting off, and daycare expenses, and Little League signups, and local nonprofits, and religious organizations. Burlington, this is a trickle-up economy. Our people, our families, and our communities up. This would give every family, every town in the country a real floor to stand on. This is how we actually rebalance the most extreme winner-take-all economy in the history of the world, which is what we are right now. That's only going to get more extreme, and actually rebalance it in a way that works for you, that works for us, that enables us to look our kids in the eyes and say, your country loves you, your country values you, and your country will invest in you and your future. People know when you're actually investing in them and when you're just talking. give our families a real path forward. And right now we're being beaten over the head with all these messages about how great things are going for the economy. You see them. Record high corporate profits, record high stock market prices, record low unemployment. But you still have this feeling that things are actually not going great for you, your family, your community. And as usual, you are right. We have record high corporate profits. You know what else are record highs in the United States of America right now? Homelessness, stress, anxiety, mental illness, depression, suicides, drug overdoses. Record lows right now in the United States of America. Starting a business for a young person, getting married, having a kid. All the things you'd associate with a thriving society, record lows. This is what we have to change, Iowa. I know how messed up the economic measures are because of my own family. My wife is at home every day. Well, not every day, right now she's in New Hampshire, she's running for president. My wife is at home most every day with our two boys, one of whom is autistic. How much is her work valued at in our economic measurements as they stand right now? 0. Evelyn gets a 0, so does every stay-at-home parent in our country. How about caregivers taking care of ailing loved ones? That's also a 0. How about volunteers and activists trying to do something positive? 0. That's a 0. Mentors and coaches trying to invest in the next generation? 0. Generally 0. Every once in a while, someone might pay them for a little bit of it. 95% of artists? 95% of artists get a 0. You know one thing we don't talk enough about Burlington that's really important? How about local journalists? We've put almost 2,000 local newspapers out of business over the last number of months because their revenue went up to the internet, and you can't sustain a newspaper on that much money. 200 counties in this country don't have a local paper anymore. You know what doesn't function very well if you don't have local news? Democracy. Because how can you vote on what's going on in your community if literally no one's even covering what's going on in your community? Burlington, these are the things we claim to value most in our lives. Our families, our community, our democracy, and they're getting zeroed out one by one. Because in this country now, we've been conditioned to think that we all work for this economy. And what I'm here to tell you is that this economy needs to work for us. This economy needs to work for you and your families. And if it's not working, then that's what we have to change. And you alone in this country can change it on February 3rd. I think my boys are actually back in the holding area. Someone yeah, bring them on down. I was in New Hampshire, so I've got boys. So they're, you know, the shame of it is that we had this big bus with my face on it, so the boys absolutely love. But it had a mechanical problem this morning, so we're in an SUV. It's a bit of a letdown. That's all right. I'll keep going while I get it. Who knows what we're doing. So I want to talk about the beginning of this campaign. She asked, hey, if these ideas were so mainstream, the 1960s and 70s, where they passed the U.S. House, came this close to being law, why does it feel like it's going to take the futuristic Asian man to somehow make a case like that? Like what happened over those last 50, 60 years? And we concluded that somehow we got brainwashed into seeing ourselves as inputs into this economic machine. And that we've been confused to think that economic value and human value are the same things. And they're not. The case we have to make to our fellow Americans is that we each have intrinsic value as Americans, as citizens, and as shareholders of the richest country in the history of the world. That's the transition we have to make. And here in Iowa, you all have been at the forefront of many of these changes. It started on your farms, and I know some of you have already seen this very personally, with the consolidation and mechanization of many of the farming jobs. Then it went to your factories, wiping out 40,000 manufacturing jobs and counting. Now it's on your main streets, closing 30% of the stores and malls. Soon it will be on your highways. My question for you is that if nothing changes fundamentally in the next 4 years, are things going to get better or worse? Yeah, they're heading in the wrong direction. And it's up to you to turn the tide, to rewrite the rules to work for us and our kids. I'm not running for president because I dreamt about being president. Trust me, those were not the conversations in the Yang household. My parents were not like, you're going to be president someday. They were like, you're terrible, clean your room. I'm running for president because I'm a parent and a patriot. I see the future that lies ahead for our kids. And I will not accept it. They deserve better. I will give them better. But I need your help to fight for them on February 3rd. Now we're all like, where are these boys? It's a big reveal. Some A1 parenting. So Burlington, here's the change we need to make. We need to stop pretending that the bottom line of the big company somehow corresponds to how we are doing. GDP, as Christopher knows, is a measure we made up almost 100 years ago. And even its inventor at the time said this is a terrible measurement of national well-being, we should never use it as that. And here we are 100 years later writing a measurement off the cliff. Does that make sense to anyone? Robot trucks will be tremendous for both GDP and corporate profits. They're going to be really tough on a lot of Americans. So, where we have to shift is actually start measuring how we are doing as measurements of our economic progress. So instead of GDP and corporate profits, we should be using our health and life expectancy, our mental health and freedom from substance abuse, the ability to retire in quality circumstances, challenging success rates, clean air and clean water. These would be the new measurements of our country's progress under my presidency, and each year I would present the real numbers to you at the State of the Union so we can see how we're doing. I'd be the first president to use a PowerPoint deck at the State of the Union. It's hard to solve problems if you don't even acknowledge them. And one of the frustrations I've had over the last number of months, the reason why I ran for president, and frankly I think the reason why I'm doing so well, is that I feel like Democrats did not take the right lessons from Trump's victory. Too many Democrats are acting like Donald Trump is the cause of all of our problems. He is not. He is a symptom of a disease that has been building up for years. And it is up to actually cure the disease itself. That is why I'm running to solve the problems that have been building up in our communities and improve our way of life. Donald Trump's our president today because he had a very clear and powerful message. He said he was going to make America great again. What did Hillary Clinton say in response? America's already great. Remember that, Burlington? It's been a long 3 years, I know. But it's now coming to an end. That response did not work for many Americans because the problems are real. We have to acknowledge their depth and severity, but then we need real solutions that will move our communities and our country forward. What were Donald Trump's solutions? Build a wall, turn the clock back, bring the old jobs back. Burlington, we have to do the opposite of these things. We have to turn the clock forward. We have to accelerate our economy and society to rise to the real challenges of the 21st century, like climate change. We have to evolve the way we think about ourselves and our work and our values. I am the ideal candidate for this job because the opposite of Donald Trump is an Asian man who likes that. Thank you all very much. Job on February 3rd. It's your job to move this country we love so much. Not left, not right, but forward. That's just where we'll take us. All right, let's take some questions. Christopher, you have a question? Oh, we'll switch.
Christopher.
You were very friendly. Not for a pro ask you one simple question.
Put your feet at left.
Can you hear? I asked if you were the one that we could put our hopes and our dreams and our aspirations for perfect people.
I am that person, sir. I want to bring this country together. I think that for far too long, many of us have felt like our government is too far removed from the problems that we're seeing and feeling in our communities every day. And we need to change that. And if we do change that, I believe I can pull together people from both sides of the aisle. Even now, there are many Republicans who come out and said that they would be open to my presidency. So I think I can ease the gridlock that's happened in Washington, that's kept us from actually doing the people's work and the people's business. I think I'm the antidote to a lot of the political polarization and dysfunction that has seized up our government. I believe I'm that person, sir. He said he drove 12 hours to ask that question. That's an incredible thing. Just get it up for you, sir. More people stood up for you than for me, just so you know.
Right here, Andrew.
This is a more complicated question. You said something about climate change earlier. You believe, number one, that climate change will be irreversible damage. And number two, if so, since you're a numbers guy, do you have a plan to reverse what most scientists agree is the underlying cause of climate change, the exponential explosion of human population?
Thank you for the question. How many of you all are concerned about climate change? Yes, me too. It's an existential threat to our way of life. One thing I disagree with is that second thing is that I don't think that it's that human population is causing climate change so much as our current modern consumption mechanisms and energy consumption and production. You know, if you had billions of humans living in a sustainable fashion, we would not be seeing these tragic changes to our planet. How many of you all have seen the photos from Australia? It looked like a science fiction apocalyptic movie come to life, didn't it? And you imagine how much carbon got emitted there? So I am the numbers guy, and one frustration I have is when politicians talk about preventing climate change. What's wrong with that statement? It's already here. It's like you can't prevent something that you're already on the curve for. The last 4 years have been the 4 warmest years in recorded history. Iowa saw the floods, and there have been similar impacts around the country, the world. So we need to incorporate the cost of climate change into the way we do just about everything. And that's really the problem right now we're facing. There are 2 big problems I think that we can resolve. Number one is that many Americans don't feel galvanized around climate change because they're one of the 78% of us that's living paycheck to paycheck. They're one of the half of us that can't afford an unexpected $500 bill. So if you go to that household and say, hey, we need to fight climate change, what do they answer? I can't pay next month's rent. Like, I can't worry about next year or 10 years from now. And then their response then is to be like, maybe it's not so bad anyways. So number one, we have to get a boot off of people's throats and say, look, your future is secure, your kids' future is secure. And then you ask them, hey, do you do something about climate change? You can get more consensus and energy. The second thing is when people think we need to fight climate change, a lot of them shut down and think higher costs, greater inconvenience, fewer jobs. And that's what we have to change. So when I talk about the cost of climate change, first, let's have this fun intellectual exercise. If you had to put a dollar price tag on climate change in the United States of America, what would it be? And I'll tell you, our economy is $21 trillion a year, to give you a sense of the order of magnitude. Trillions and trillions of dollars over time. So if you put it in that context, you realize that doing nothing is incredibly expensive. And that if you invest in things like raising river embankments and making our communities more secure, you're actually saving billions and billions of dollars because it's more expensive to try and clean up after the fact than it is to make our communities safer, more resilient, more adaptive now. The sensible thing to do is invest hundreds of billions of dollars in our infrastructure. We should be zeroing out the subsidies to fossil fuel companies and moving those subsidies to a renewable source of energy. The biggest challenge with climate change is that the United States of America is only 15% of global emissions. And what's happening with the other 85%? China is going to African governments and saying, we've got a coal burning power plant for you. And then what does the African government say? Great, we'll take it. They just want energy as cheaply as possible. So what do we have to do if we want to change that? We have to be there with the African government and say, don't take the coal burning power plant, take these solar panels instead. And we will subsidize them for you. And do that over and over again and try and lead the world in this direction. So that is where I would lead. We should be investing hundreds of billions of dollars in making our infrastructure and our communities safer and more sustainable. The big move we have to make is not leave families and communities high and dry when they get devastated by something related to climate change, because that's what we're essentially doing right now. We have to let everyone know that this is an us problem and not a them problem, and then invest massive levels of our resources to try and make us safer and more secure over time.
So you say you're going to be giving $1,000 from big corporations and things like that. So exactly how much percentage-wise are you going to be taxing those big corporations, and when does a company fall under that tax?
So the system that I'm proposing is a value-added tax that's been used in dozens of other developed countries, and it's essentially a tax at the point of sale that also gets integrated into the cost of production. Now the great thing about a value-added tax, there are a few great things about it. The reason why other countries use it, number one, you can't game your way out of it. So even if Amazon decided like, oh, I hate President Yang, I'm gonna move to Bermuda. If they sell to us, they still have to pay. So there's no way of wriggling out of it. Number two, the great thing about the value-added tax is that you can ramp it up on things like artificial intelligence, yachts, and luxury watches, and exempt things like diapers, toilet paper, and eggs, or something that ordinary Americans consume all the time. So my projected value-added tax is 10%, which is half the European level. And at 10% on the Amazons of the world, we generate about 800 billion to a trillion in annual revenue, which is a down payment on this $1,000 a month in our hands, which ends up growing our consumer economy by 10% or so in perpetuity, creates tens of thousands of jobs here in Iowa, and the value-added tax ends up falling on the companies that are benefiting the most from our society, that are paying the least into it. Just for the record, most of my ideas are not my ideas, in the sense that someone else has done them someplace, or researched it or proposed it. Yeah, so by the numbers, this plan would increase the buying power of approximately 92% of Americans. And so if you're in the top level of society, then you'd end up like losing out. But that's appropriate, I think. Most of us would accept that. That if you're the Jeff Bezos of the world and you buy a yacht, then you're going to pay a lot more than you're getting out. But for the vast majority of Americans, if you're getting $12,000 a year and a couple of things cost a little more, you're going to end up 10,000 a head, 11,000 a head.
I've studied historic preservation and urban planning, and so because of that, I have long-term interest in the central city, and I hope you realize that historic preservation and gentrification bring more jobs than possibly realize. Additionally, what my question is the central infrastructure in the central city are severely deteriorating and actually a deleterious effect to the poorest among us. What would you do to make this situation better?
I think it's awful how much we've allowed our infrastructure to deteriorate in so many ways around the country. And I thought Donald Trump would at least get this way. I thought he would build a lot of stuff just to put his name on it. Y'all know what I mean? Just be like, this is going to be Trump Bridge, Trump Highway, Trump Lot. I mean, it's gotten to a point now where it's gotten dangerous. Like, it used to be inconvenient, but now our infrastructure is dangerous. I think we got a D from our own engineering corps saying, like, we would need to invest hundreds of billions of dollars to get ourselves up to modern standards, which is exactly what we should do. Other countries are investing in their infrastructure all the time, and it pays off economically. For us, we've been coasting on the investments from decades and decades ago, and it's literally crumbling beneath our feet. As a country, we have become frustratingly poor at building things. How many of you are frustrated by that? Like, we seem terrible at building things, am I right? Like, we're the country that built the Golden Gate Bridge back when that was like a remarkable feat of engineering. We did all this incredible stuff. Now it doesn't seem like we can build anything without massive cost, like overflows, and like the timelines, like 2 to 3 times whatever they said it was going to be. I mean, one arena for my frustration, I mean, obviously any town that got flooded, that's one issue. But Puerto Rico, like, that island, like, we haven't really rebuilt that after it's been devastated. So to me, we need to go on a building spree in this country. I thought Donald Trump will do it. I'll be very, very happy to get bipartisan support behind investing in our infrastructure as your president, because this is something that both parties historically agreed on, and I can't believe Trump didn't even get this done. Thank you for the question. Do you all remember voting for the $4 trillion bailout of Wall Street? No, none of us voted for that. If you had a choice between bailing out Wall Street for $4 trillion or keeping Americans because a lot of these homes, there's a massive value switch where like it can be a home that's worth a lot of money, or it can literally become a fire hazard, an arson danger, an eyesore, like something that ends up spurring crime if it gets left abandoned. So what Detroit has done is Detroit has essentially gone to people and say, hey, see this home? Foreclose on it, or the city owns it, or whatever, do you want it? All you need to do to take it is go in, spruce it up, live there for a certain period of time, like sign off these basic things, and it's yours. And that's the kind of extreme measure that Detroit has done because they haven't had a choice, as a city. And if there are communities that are in a similar boat where they have all these vacant structures, I think they should be pursuing a similar tack and get much more creative and aggressive with how to utilize these homes, because the fact is these homes can literally disintegrate in value if they're not used. I'm a homeowner too, and like homes are like almost like bodies, you know what I mean? Like we don't use it, it kind of like goes in a bad shape. So it's a win for everyone if we find owners for these homes, and we have to get much more aggressive and creative about not letting them go to waste. I've seen this in communities around the country, and as president, I would love to put incentives in place so that we have much more effective utilization of the housing stock we do have. Because if you think about it, really those homes go empty and unused, and then we're investing in high-end urban condos someplace else. Like we have to try to balance it out across communities.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give up more time for the nation of the United States, Andrew Yang.
Folks, Andrew has a few minutes. If you'd all like to take selfies or get autographs, I would love to have you guys line up down this aisle and then around the back of the set of chairs. You can start the line right where I'm standing. We'll have to keep the line moving though, because we got to get them off the Davenport pretty quickly. Thanks.
FPS problems. Donate right now to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. We are trying to, oh my gosh, stream keeps crashing. Let me go to 480. We're going to 480. Donate right now to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. We have a $3 million goal by Friday, and to be honest, I'm going to sound like Carly right now. It's not looking good, which is why we need everyone in chat right now to donate just at least $1 through theyanggame.com. Just $1. Just click on the link, at least click on the page if you've never clicked on the page before. Apparently Stephanie and Sayu made their first political donations ever, and I'm trying to confirm the names. Unfortunately, I don't see a donation from a Stephanie or a Sayu on theyanggame.com. However, if I can get your guys' names that you donated with, that would be awesome. Thank you, Zedric, for the $8.88 donation. Thank you, Cole, for the $5 donation. Thank you, Debojit, or Debahit, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, for the $100 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Barbara, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Todd, for the $2 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Penny, for the $3.88 donation. Thank you, James, for the $10 donation. Thank you, Hive, for the $25 donation. Thank you, Ian, for the $10 donation. Thank you, Kamisha, for the $10 donation. Thank you, Wilfredo with the $10 donation. Thank you, Isaiah, for the $30 donation to Andrew Yang. Thank you, Nathan, for the $120 donation to Andrew Yang. Followed up by Nathan again with a $135 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Patricia, for the $25 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Jamie, for the $25 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Judy, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Tim, for the $20 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Mary, for the $10 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Shai Shang, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, David, for the $5 donation. Thank you, Sammy, for the $250 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Adam, for the $10 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Sherwood, for the $25 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Thank you, Kimberly, for the $25 donation as well. Thank you, Chris, for the $10 donation. Ron with the $5 donation. And Janet with the $25 donation. Let me reload my email here, even though I have terrible internet connection on both phones right now. And it looks like we're up to date. Thank you, Jeremiah, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang. Thank you, Jamie, for the $8.88 donation to Andrew Yang. Thank you, Richard, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Melinda C. I thought it was Stephanie and Sayu. Okay, hi, I got your $25. Hi, I have your $25. Hi is Sayu. And then let me look. It's hard because I don't have good internet on this cell phone. And then Stephanie, I'm looking for your name as well. Yeah, I already looked at the Monmouth poll weighting, and the Monmouth poll weighting is disastrous. It's just not accurate. No, I still do interviews. It's hard to do interviews when I'm trying to get donations. Donations are the priority. Thank you, James, for the $10 donation. Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. It's THEYANGGAME.com. Thank you, Leo, for the $27 donation to Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. And yeah, there's going to be a good turnout in Davenport. Their last event in Davenport had about 250 people there. And that was a week ago, exactly a week ago. Thank you, Jamie, for the $8.88 donation. Thank you, Jeremiah, for the $5 donation. Thank you, James, for the $10 donation. I might have already thanked some of them. It just gets confusing after a while. Stephanie, are you still in the chat? I got Sayu. I'm looking for Stephanie. I don't have a donation from Stephanie, so I'm trying to get the right name. Hopefully I have the right directions to the next event. Actually, yeah, I do, because I actually know where the next event's being held. It's a hotel in downtown Davenport. It'll be very easy to find. Thank you, whoever just donated $50 to the Zach and Matt Show stream. Just a reminder, that money does not go to Andrew Yang. Stephanie, I see your name as Stephanie Fields. Yellow shirt guy? I don't see anyone wearing a yellow shirt. Thank you, Jay Cobras, for the $50 donation to the stream. I do not have a donation from a Stephanie Fields. Thank you, Samuel, for the $10 donation to Andrew. I had a few questions for you. Okay, awesome.
Great answer.
So, I heard that you drove 10 hours all the way here just to hear Andrew Yang speak at this event.
That is not me.
Oh, is this someone else?
Might be the guy from Louisiana.
Oh, wow. Well, either way, I already have you here, so I may as well just ask you. Where are you from?
I'm right here locally in the boat.
Right here in Iowa. Awesome. Awesome. How did you first hear about Andrew Yang?
It was television.
One of his ads, or like during the debate or something?
I've heard stuff on the internet before.
And is this the first time you've heard him speak in person?
Yeah.
And what grabbed your attention enough in his ads or online to make you want to come out here and hear him speak, take time out of your day?
Well, I it's a little bit different from the rest of them. He's not angry. Candidates are angry. They seem to have like a vendetta. America, we want to move forward.
Absolutely.
We don't want to have an internal kind of war that's happening now.
And where would you have ranked Andrew before coming into this event here for the
Well, my
caucus?
first card is maybe
Number 3. And after hearing him speak, did the message resonate more with you? Did he move up? Is he now your choice for the caucus?
I think I'm going to change. I'm going to register Republican. I'm going to change my affiliation to Democrat.
Awesome. Registered Republican, going to switch his registration to caucus for Andrew.
young people now see the process. Very important.
Yep, absolutely.
Bloomberg and Bernie and Biden and other people. Very important to know who the vice president is going to be if they were elected. Because it's the political diet on. Shows like this. So we want that. We want other people in the process. America is beginning to rotate again.
Yep, absolutely. What was your name, sir?
Randy.
Randy, my name is Matt. Nice to speak with you. Thank you for coming out.
Gotta do what I gotta do. It's Iowa. It's a great dog company show. It's great.
Yeah. That's what everyone tells me.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're super into politics, this is where you want to be.
Right. They don't just fly in, photo out, fly out.
Nah. Events. This guy's been doing like 5 of these a day for the past
I hope they have
12 or so days.
connected, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
You know.
Have a good one. Hey, in case you guys didn't hear that, that is a registered Republican who is going to switch his vote, his registration on caucus day to vote for Andrew Yang.
Warren. Nice to meet you. It's amazing seeing you guys grow and develop. I'm a small $5 Patreon supporter, so it's cool to see all the content on there.
Hey, thanks for being a Patreon supporter and a precinct. You guys sign precinct.
Yeah, exactly. So where are you guys from?
Maryland.
Maryland? Okay. I live in Brooklyn, so
Yeah.
bit of a haul out here.
You drive?
No, I had to drop my son off in Dallas.
Oh wow.
So they're grandparents are watching him for the week, and then here we are till Tuesday.
So you're out here canvassing and stuff? Awesome. Let me get you on the camera. Guys, it's one of my Patreon supporters in real
Let's go,
life.
guys.
Out here, precinct captain hat, and gonna be canvassing for this guy over here, Andrew Yang.
Yang 2020.
And donate.
And donate.
That's right. Donate.
Accept that. Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you, John, for the $25 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. It is so hard to load donations on this extended internet. I literally have 1 bar of E on, I think I'm on T-Mobile with this phone. And then the streaming phone right now is Verizon. I don't think I'm getting done. My internet's completely like gone right now. Let me see if I can even read YouTube chat. No, I cannot read YouTube chat. Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was fun seeing you guys when you first showed up.
Yeah, what's your name?
I'm AJ.
AJ.
Yeah, I work in the Burlington office. It's been fun watching you guys. Yeah, you guys are great.
He's got the precinct captain hat on. Dun, 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 dun. Things are coming in again. Thank you, Annette, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com. Let me see if I have YouTube chat up. Oh, I do have YouTube chat up. Danny says he already donated $100. Thank you so much, Danny. So thank you again for the $50 donation to the stream. Okay, let me get ready to get the shout out for hi. And Stephanie, I'd like to get you a shout out as well. I just don't see a Stephanie through the donation link, so I can't confirm or deny. No interview? I did one. There's someone behind me who I'd like to interview. He's talking with someone else right now. What's the captain's Twitter info? Let me see if he's still here. Oh, thank you, David, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through the yanggame.com. Oh, I see the precinct captain. Let me get his Twitter real quick. Hey, do you have a Twitter?
Yeah.
The stream was interested. They want to follow you.
Oh, follow me?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. My Twitter's AJ Brevik. I'm working in the Burlington office.
AJ and Brevik, how do you spell that?
B as in boy, R-E, V as in Victor, I-C-K. I'm the Burlington field office. It's fantastic. This is fun.
Heck yeah, man.
Hey, I'm excited.
Precinct captain hat.
Couple more days. No, OG math hat.
Oh.
And a sign. I'm a Yang early investor. Yeah, they don't make these anymore.
OG right here. All right, I gotta go bother Andrew about
Yeah,
something.
take it easy, brother.
You too. So, in case you didn't hear it, it was AJ Brevik. AJBREVICK. Look how cool this tripod is. Look, I just go like this and it's stable. Thank you, Nathan, for the $55 donation to Andrew Yang through theyanggame.com.
Yang Gang on Twitter. Training videos. What's your Twitter?
Could I get a shout out for Hi, who has never donated to a political candidate or even voted for anyone before. However, she just donated during the stream, and I guess that means she's going to be voting for you come primary day.
Thank you, Hi. I'm so glad I'm the first candidate you donated to, and hopefully you'll vote for me too. But this donation means the world to us. Thank you for the support. Let's make your first one count.
Okay, let me see if I can see the person that I want to interview is in the blue-gray shirt right there, but he's been busy this whole time. There he goes with the family. There they go. And look at the remaining crowd signing up for canvassing and volunteering and giving in their caucus cards. It's time for me to leave. But I'm not ending the stream quite yet because I have to ask someone a question. Oh, the stream's down actually, so I may as well just end it. Oh, it's back up.
So Zach and Matt?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Are you the man who asked the question to Andrew about
Is he the one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Do you mind if I just ask you a few questions here?
I do not.
Okay, awesome.
Is this on the record? Seems like somebody got in trouble for answering the questions they said was off the record.
Yeah, this is like a YouTube live stream. Like I'm not like a news. I'm not like a news
I
or.
better take my shirt back off if you're filming it. Hey. Lenny. This guy's going to ask me questions. You want to support me here? I don't know. He says it's a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular YouTube.
Oh, it is.
In a good way.
Well, have I got my
You
shirt
look great.
straight?
You look perfect.
Okay.
And you are such a good talker. So you
Yeah, well.
You are.
There you go.
Well, first of all, what is your name?
My name is Michael.
Michael, Matt. Nice to meet you. And you drove 10 hours to get here today to hear Andrew Yang speak.
Actually 12, but I started out at noon yesterday and got to Burlington about midnight.
Wow. What state did you come from?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. That is quite the drive. How did you initially hear about Andrew in like the
He's
first
one of the
place?
candidates, you know.
Yeah, so
And he says things that sound right. He doesn't necessarily say them in the best manner for getting the vast majority of the country with him, but he says the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, we cannot continue to be divided.
Absolutely, yeah.
To me, that's the number one priority.
Yep. What was it that captured your interest so much about him, or to consider even making like a 12-hour drive just to hear him speak in person and see if he is the real deal and to get to ask him a question?
I wanted to see him face to face because you see, witnesses matter, face to face conversation. But the big thing is, at least I know he's thinking. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's not.
Yep. Yeah. If you ask him a question, the first time I ever met Andrew was back in September, and I asked him, I was like, I didn't really know what to say, so I was like, is there any other like political candidate who stays after all their events and does selfies and handshakes?
Global warming, education is my biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Healthcare, immigration, infrastructure, just right on down the line. and he does it with bipartisan support, he wins my vote. Probably wins the nomination. Probably wins the presidency.
Yep.
If he does those things.
Yeah.
But, you know, the future's not ours. I do not think it's as glum as he portrays it, because there's people like him thinking about it.
Yeah.
The future's always in motion.
Hopefully.
That wasn't original. I got that from Back to the Future. No, Yoda.
All right. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I gotta run to the Matthew.
Matthew.
I gotta run to the next event.
You know this lady?
I do not.
I didn't even tell you my name, Eleni.
Eleni, nice to meet you.
I watch you every day.
Are you from Arkansas as well?
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Are you here canvassing?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually volunteering, and I'll begin volunteering in Burlington tomorrow.
Awesome.
And then I'll also be a precinct captain for caucus.
Precinct captain.
Yeah.
Do you have a Twitter?
I do.
Okay, you want to give a shout out to the viewers so they can follow you?
Look me up. Lenny knows you. YG.
Okay, so how do you spell Lenny?
ELENIKNOWSU and then YG.
Okay, then say it one more time, because
Lenny knows you. YG.
no, like spell it out one more time.
Oh, sure.
I'm trying to make sure they'll actually hear it and follow you.
ELENIKNOWS, the letter U, YG.
Okay, awesome. Nice to meet you, and thank you for everything you're doing.
I want to share one other thing, Matthew. You got to say.
Yeah.
This is a senior Olympic shirt. You don't have to put this on camera if you don't unless you want to.
I don't mind.
As the age goes up, the bar comes down. So you don't expect as much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have a great day.
You as well. Safe travels back to Arkansas.
Yeah, thank you.
One more problem. I'll just be there a little later. I just got to meet him.
Hey, thanks for recording that.
What is your name? Patrick. Matt. Nice to meet you.
Pops into a pose.
Wait, I did comedy.
Okay, stream.
Okay.
It's time to roll. Thank you, Anna, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. Thank you, David, for the $5 donation to Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. Thank you, DC, for the $199.20 donation to Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. And thank you, Robert, for the $100 donation to Andrew Yang through theyangame.com. Okay, time to call Darth Clyde to cut the feed. I gotta run to Davenport. The Suburbans haven't left yet, though, so I'm good on time. Hey, I'm ready to cut the feed.